Hey everybody, this is TechNolli, and today we have it. Look at that, the GIGABYTE Z490 Vision D. This is the new motherboard with Thunderbolt by GIGABYTE. Very much like the Designator board, the Z390. So for all of you audio guys out there that want to use Logic and you want to use Thunderbolt, it's running. It works. It works. Right there, we've got this Apollo Twin X hooked up to it. We're going to show you the complete build. This is just an i7 10700 processor, and the performance is very close to the i9 9900. I'm going to show you the specs on that. We put in a 5700 graphics card here. That's working no problem. We've got our Fenvi T919 for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So we're ready to go. So we're going to show you everything on this one. We're going to show you how to build the Opencore 0.5.9 on this one, so you guys can start ordering this board for your recording studios, okay? So what do you say we get started on this one? All right, let's go. Okay guys, so first off, I want to tell you how you have to turn this on to get Thunderbolt to work. So I'm going to turn on the computer, and then immediately after that, I'm going to turn on my Apollo. Okay, so this does not have hot plug. You can't plug in your Apollo when you're booted up. You have to start the Apollo with the start of the computer. So let's go ahead and log in, and let's get started with this. Now you notice the connecting to the Apollo Twin just came up, so we can go right here to the Apollo software, open it up, and here we have everything is working beautifully. And since we're on this, let's jump over to Logic Pro and see what we can do with this thing. Download later. All right, so let's boot it up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to set up the audio preferences to, let's see, recording. I'm going to make sure it's set to 48. Okay, it is. And I'm going to go down here to audio and set the IO buffers to 64 and apply the changes. And then I want to go over here and show the CPU meter here so we can see what's going on. There it is. All right, now this is an 8-core 16-thread processor, so really nice. This is kind of the same specs as the i9. Let me show you. Okay, so here we have it. It's up to 4.8 gigahertz processor right here. And right here we have 8 cores, 16 threads. So really nice processor, 65 watts. And this processor was, I think, $335. So it's $200 cheaper than the i9. So that's kind of cool. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's go back here and let's hit this and see what happens with 50 tracks. We've got 50 synths on this. Let me show you. We've got 5 plugins on each of the tracks. All right, we've got channel EQ, multiplier, chorus, filter, and plate reverb. And the sculpture is a synth. And look at this. We're not even at 50%, and we've got 50 tracks going on. So let's go out of here, and let's just pump it up. Let's just go to 100 tracks. If you remember, now I don't know if you remember or not, the i9 could do all 128 tracks. So here we go, 100 tracks, 64 buffers, 48 sample rate with all of those sense on every channel. Okay, so we are at about 80% right now, fluctuating. This one core just sits down here and does not much at all. So no problems at all, guys. I'm listening in the headphones and the audio is crystal clear. Okay? No dropouts, no artifacts, nothing. All right, let's crank it all the way up. Let's just go for 128 tracks. Can we do it? Back it up and hit it. Whoa, we hit 100%, and no, we cannot. So let's back it down. Let's go to 120 tracks. There, 120. All right, let's go back. Let's hit it again. 64 buffers. All right, we're holding. We are holding. We're maxed out. 120 tracks. 16 buffers. 48K. Nope, just had a system overload. So I think the sweet spot for this, guys, is going to be probably 115 tracks right there. And let's hit it and see what's up. Yeah, so 115 tracks, going to be a comfort zone. The audio is crystal clear, so no problems there. Now, I tried to get the i9 10900K, but they're sold out for a long time. I wanted to get this video out to you. If you need more tracks than this, you could always go to the 10900 when they come in stock. So there we go, 115 tracks. Not bad at all. All right, so we're done with logic. Let's go out of here. And let's go ahead and run. I'm going to go ahead and turn the console off because I don't want to have anything running in the background while I'm running Geekbench. I do have my i9 scores, so we'll run this. We'll come back and see where we end up. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, here we are. Now, let me tell you something. All you guys that want to do a studio with this, the CPU fan that comes with this thing is loud. Okay, so make sure you get a better cooler than what comes with this processor. All right, 1243 on a single and 9234 on a multi. Are you guys ready? The i9 9900 using the Designaire motherboard, the score was 1269 and 9168. So this performs a little better on a multi-score, and that's really impressive. So let's go check it out. 1243 on a single, so right there, we're at the same speed as this i9 9900K iMac 27-inch from early 2019. So that would seem to be correct. So there we go. And it's higher than this MacBook Pro from mid-2020. All right, let's go to the multi-score, 9234. Okay, 9234. So we're in between. We're higher than the iMac i9 9900K on the multi. Wow, that's impressive. And we have an iMac Pro here, a Xeon, so we're just under that. So I'm really impressed by the i7. That is really impressive. That is a lot stronger than I thought it was going to be. I mean, especially when you're, comparing it to the i9 9900K processor. Okay, and this is not the K. This is just the straight 10700. All right, let's run Cinebench, guys. Let's get on that. I'm going to make sure everything is off. And let's turn on Cinebench and let's see what the scores are. Okay, let's run it. Wanted to show you how fast this is. So look at that, and the CPU fan is cranked. All right, so we have a score of 4410. Now, the i9 9900 did better. It did 4796, but 4410, 4796, we're in the same neighborhood. So I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with this i7. You can do a lot with this. It saves you a couple $100 from buying the i9 9900K, or we're not even sure how much I think it's $599 for the i9 10900K, but haven't seen one in stock for a while, so I'm not sure of the price, but it's going to be somewhere around there. Okay, so we're done with that. Now, we're going to do a separate video, because I didn't want this to get too long, of building the actual Opencore for this particular build, the Opencore bootloader. Now, we have to thank CaseySJ over on Tony Mac's website for these 2 SSDTs that were from his site. One's for Thunderbolt, and one is the port mapping for the USB. So those are done. So one more benchmark that I want to do is Blackmagic, and this is for our speed of our drives. So let's go ahead and test it out. Here's our write speed. We're about 1200. Nice score. And our read speed, oh yeah, 1800. So I think that's quite nice. So there we go. So what do you guys think? What's really great about this is we can actually get these boards, because this is the first run. This board just came out. So we're going to be able to get these parts, whereas the Z390s, you know, it's at the end of the run on those. You know, I don't think manufacturers are going to continue making older technology boards. I mean, why would they really? So these are readily available. So far, so good with stability. Haven't had any issues with it. The Bluetooth and everything works on this. Wi-Fi works. I'm hooked up to Wi-Fi right now. So we've got everything that we need, just like the Designaire. And it runs, you know, it's going to run faster when you compare the i9s against each other. So there you go, guys. Tomorrow we'll do the build on this, the actual EFI. So we'll be able to show you guys how we built that one. And that's it. So hope you like this one. I know we're all excited about these new 10th gen processors. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this thing. And we'll see you on the next one.